It's week 6 of the National Football League. And coming up, it's the 49ers, leader at quarterback. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the 49ers and the Panthers on Thursday night.
Set to go now in week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. The numbers on the ground for Williams a week ago. 12 carries, 51 yards.
Well, obviously, he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected.
And he can't get away from the pressure. Palmer sacked. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at third down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback too.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. It's a gain of 6, but not enough as they'll be forced to punt on their first drive of the game. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the right things.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. A give up the middle to right. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here is 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw here. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the intended receiver on the play, and it's 3rd down. You look at this Niner defense. They were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And they needed to be because their offense struggled throughout the game. Sometimes as a defense, you're not just shutting down the opposing team's offense, but you're outplaying their defense as well. And that's what they did in the last game.
Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting honors. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And taken right on the 30. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Back out there comes the 49ers offense, ready for their second drive. They are riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10. They'll work the middle here with Wright. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
15 for the Niners there and a 1st down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. They'll give this to Wright, running right.
And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Now back to throw. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Williams. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5.
That 1st down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. 1st down. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
This defense for the Niners, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And they needed to be because our offense struggled throughout the game. Sometimes as a defense, you're not just shutting down the opposing team's offense, but you have to outplay their defense as well. And that's what they did in their last game.
His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a 1st down. They try the left side here with Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Throwing is Palmer. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Now Palmer. Dancing to it, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down.
Well, this defense has to feel good because they've now brought down one of the faster quarterbacks in the game multiple times. That defensive unit, they're letting us all know they get paid too. They're no slouches themselves.
Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll start on the ground with Wright. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. As they've got it as we resume action. 2nd and 6. That's caught by Ayuk on the slant. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And 3rd and 1 now. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On play action, they'll throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's complete. It's Jalen Polk. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 39. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
Well, they obviously red man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that, Burpo?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. The Niners in a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they've come in on a nice run of recent form. 4 wins out of 5.
And this coaching staff has to be pleased with how the offense has performed. But I bet they're absolutely thrilled with how the defense played last week, holding your opponents to just 3 points, and that was it. They get anything comparable to that performance? This one's absolutely locked up.
That is caught, and he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Right. Is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jalen Wright, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Niners post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The 49ers ready to kick it away. And here we go.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Panthers now set to take over offensively. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. From the 35, here's second down and 3.
They go play action with Palmer.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Now Palmer to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
Now it's Palmer.
It's taken in by Quentin Johnston.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
2nd and a couple.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
They'll try and run for this with Wright. And he is going to have the 49ers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league and converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there. He'll get this down to the 38. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Got a man. That's Ayuk.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11.
They're going to look to throw.
He's got Ayuk once again.
And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. And the Panthers coming out now. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Ed Oliver, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. Pulled in at the 24. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Now then after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground.
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts.
And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts?
Now a timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. 15 seconds, all that remains for this first half as they come up 1st and 10. Palmer now. Under pressure, and down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting 49ers on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
Back to throw. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That's pulled in at the 32. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And the Panthers will take over now 1st and 10. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field.
And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
And the 49ers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Well, CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Third down and 10.
They'll look to throw here. And right with it here, over the middle. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the first. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now fourth down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Palmer. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
Has not been a big game for him throwing the football. I think he feels like, let's try something different. Let's use the legs here and see if we can make some plays.
And no passing touchdowns, yardage not where he would like it. Try something new, it worked there. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Here's Palmer to throw.
Toward the sideline, intercepted.
There he goes, left side. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this third quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick 6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
An extra point forthcoming. And it's good to make it 14-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Panthers offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And it's been a rough night at the office for him. He's been more of a liability than an asset throughout the contest. And this offense is having a hard time overcoming his struggles to this point. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Palmer.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
A give to Williams, running right. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Now a handoff up the middle. Pruitt. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Got a man. That's Leggett.
So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 49ers 27-yard line.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams.
Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line.
It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16. Douglas, the man in motion.
And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 11-yard line.
And they'll fake the jet sweep, and instead give up the middle to Williams.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now Palmer. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
And his kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you'll see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
And able to get this out to the 25.
So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
They'll find Ayuk open right side.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Wright.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Wright. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
They'll run out of the gun with Wright.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. They'll drop to throw.
Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
First down, San Francisco.
A give up the middle to right. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Now back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 30. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on the offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Now a play fake here on first down.
That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Now a give right side. Bryson. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. In motion, the tight end. They'll set up to throw.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Touchdown 49ers. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Niners are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And it's 21-3. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Panthers about ready to take over. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
He finds Douglas complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Palmer. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And he comes back with one complete.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Palmer to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
2nd down at 6 now from the 42.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the
Palmer will throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. To throw is Palmer. Douglas with a grab over the middle. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Niners' 33.
Now Palmer. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
5-yard gain on the play. That's another Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Play action. It's Palmer.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Up the middle they go. Pruitt. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Palmer. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Wright. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 8. They'll go again here with Wright.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. He'll look to throw.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. Now it's Palmer. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
This is 2nd and 8.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
L'Jarius Sneed right there to knock it away.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Palmer now.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And some room to maneuver. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing is Palmer.
Now a deep one for Johnston.
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Panthers.
Quentin Johnston.
His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Panthers are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Moody good with the extra point.
And it makes the score 21-10. So this drive spans 7 plays.
And it was Quentin Johnston who finished that drive off with a touchdown grab.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the 49er hands team does its job. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. A play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it.
The Panthers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. This is 1st and 10. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Play action. Now Palmer. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
Now Palmer to throw.
Johnston.
And it's a fumble.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again here, Palmer. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Off the play fake. Here's Palmer.
That's to the sideline and incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now it's Palmer. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, and what a nice tackle there. That will hardly move the needle at all offensively. A very short gain.
So